friends, welcome back to our channel if you've seen our videos before, and if you are new, welcome. My name is Hope, and today I have for you guys a really fun bag review. I have not done a bag review in quite a while, and to be honest, I've kind of missed it. I really like getting to talk through the details of bags with you and help you guys to make decisions if you're trying to decide whether or not to buy a bag. So the bag that we're going to be talking about today is this one, and this one is the Pin backpack that was just released on Shop Disney a few weeks ago. So there were, I think, like 3 or 4 items released in this launch, and they were all kind of inspired or based on like pin bags or pin style, I guess. And so this one was the backpack. It was a gift to me for Easter, which I was super grateful for. It has been on my wish list since I heard that it was going to be releasing. And so I want to talk about this bag as kind of like a parks bag, if you will, even though, do keep in mind, I have not worn it to the parks yet because the parks are kind of closed, but I have carried it around a little bit. I've weighed it down with things that I would normally carry to the parks just to kind of get like an accurate representation of what it would feel like to wear around the parks. And obviously once the parks reopen and I can wear it to the parks, I'll talk a little bit more in like vlogs and stuff about the bag. So let's go ahead and just dive into the features of the bag. So this bag is from the Say It with Flair collection. And so it is like customize your style is the theme of it. So they're very simple, very basic, and then you can add what you want to make it your own. So there was this one, which is a backpack. There's a little crossbody bag that almost looks like a faux leather material. And then there were some other fun designs as well. This bag retails for $39.99, and let's kind of talk a little bit about the features. So the first thing that I noticed about this bag when I got it is its size. It's actually a really decent size. It's quite a bit larger than your classic Loungefly backpack would be, so I do like that it'll hold a little bit more. It's made in this denim material, and it truly does feel like a denim. It's a little bit heavier, but I would still say that this bag is lighter than like a Loungefly. I'm just using that as comparison because I feel like a lot of us have felt a Loungefly, so you know what it feels like. This one feature I do love about it is that it has handle straps as well as your backpack straps. So I think what would make this really good for a parks bag is, when you're waiting in line, especially a long line, and your back gets tired, you get achy, you can take the backpack off and then kind of carry it like this, and then you can kind of put it on the ground and move it along with you, or just pick it up and go like this, which I do really like. It does have a really cute Mickey Mouse grommet right there on the top, and you do have that in 3 different places on the front of the bag as well, just adding those little Disney touches. And then you have your 2 little handles, and then your 2 big backpack straps. And these are both adjustable, so you can adjust them to whatever size fits you. It does have a zipper pocket on the front, and they do have some really cool zipper pulls on these. They are actually made out of little rings, so you could put a charm, a bag charm, hand sanitizer, whatever you want on the zipper. And I think that's a really nifty feature. And you do have 3 of those ring zipper pulls as well. 2 on the main pocket and then 1 on the front pocket. This front pocket is just one really big open pocket. It's actually quite large, so you could definitely fit a lot in here. If I was using this as a parks bag, I would probably put like my phone, maybe hand sanitizer, some trading pins, things like that in the front pocket, things that you want to grab easily. And it does have this really cute white and blue stripe on the inside, which I love. One thing I will say about this pocket is it seems to be oddly placed on the bag. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it really does like stick out, like it sticks out from the bag in kind of an odd way, and like you can see the top little piece right here. And I don't know, even when I filled it full, I thought like, oh, maybe when I fill it full it'll look a little, I don't know, better, but it still just looks like an awkward chunky pocket on the front, so I don't know about that, but it does hold a lot, so that is worth something. So then the main zipper is like a bronze color, and then it does have the double zipper pulls to get into it really easily. So let me show you the inside of the bag, and then I'll get into more of my opinions. So in the bag, it is a huge pocket. I do love that about this bag. It looks like it will hold a lot. It does have one padded bungee pocket on the back, which I think is great if you're using this as like a tech backpack. You could put like a tablet or a really small computer. It would have to be pretty small, but you could put like a little computer in there, or you know, anything that you just want to keep more protected, maybe like a notebook or paperwork or something like that. If you weren't using this as a parks bag, you could definitely do that. Or for me, I think this would be a great padded pocket for our vlogging camera, for all of the accessories and things that need to go with that. I oftentimes find a hard time protecting that in my Loungefly, for example, just because it's not really padded at all. And so this one does have the padding, which I think is really nice. But that is the only pocket on the inside. There are no pockets on the outside. There are a ton of tags right here, which I think is interesting. There's like 5, 6 tags. So those you could probably cut out if you wanted to, because they might get a little obnoxious. Okay, so into my thoughts of this bag. At first glance, I love it. I think it's super cute. I love the style of it. I think the size is great. My biggest concern or like disappointment with this bag is that it was, I don't want to say falsely advertised, but it kind of was. Because when I put this on my wish list and I was so graciously gifted this bag for Easter, I had the intent of using it as a pin bag. And because the parks have been closed for a while, I wasn't able to actually go touch and see the bag in person. So I was just going off of the pictures that they had on Shop Disney. And it implied to me that it was a pin bag, that you could use for your pins, to carry your pins to the parks, to trade pins, like all of that kind of thing. And to me, there is nothing pin related about this bag. I think the only aspect that makes it like a pin bag, or in their opinion or their like thought process, is that the pocket on the front is a thick enough material that you can stick your pins into it to like show them off. Which, that doesn't really make sense to me. One, I mean, I guess you could, and you could put like the locking backs on them and, you know, carry it like that. But one, I'm not that kind of person. Like, I don't want to put my pins out in the elements without being protected. And two, I feel like it kind of ruins the use of this pocket a little bit if you have all your pins in it, because it would take up a lot of the space and kind of use, it might damage your pins if you're putting other things in the pocket. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of anticipated there being some sort of way to add pin pages, or I thought it might come with pin pages. Now granted, it didn't say that in the description, so I just thought you could maybe add them. But there's nothing pin bag-esque about this bag to me. It does have the padded pocket, which I guess if you were carrying a pin folio, or like you're carrying a cork of your pins, you could, I guess, put that in the padded pocket. But to me, that doesn't scream pins. That's just like great organization for other items. So I was a little disappointed initially. Well, I was super grateful because I got it as a gift. But had I paid full price for this myself, I would have definitely been disappointed initially, because it's not really a pin bag, in my opinion. It's a great backpack. I think it'll hold a lot. I think it's really cute, but I'm not the kind of person to like put my pins here on the front. And I'm not really sold on the idea of poking holes in my fabric. The smaller crossbody size of this bag is actually like a faux leather material that already has perforated holes, and that's more my speed for like putting pins into, because you're not like ruining the fabric on the front, and you can easily remove pins and change the pattern and all of that without messing with the bag. But for me, I'm like very particular in that once I poke a hole in the fabric, I have to have a pin there for the rest of forever, just to cover it, because then like you have a bunch of holes everywhere. So I don't know. I do think this one would be really cute if you wanted to put like a patch on it, or if you were really into like embroidery or like monogramming, you could put your monogram right there, and I think that would be super cute. But yeah, oh, one detail I forgot to mention is it does have a cute little loop right here, so you could put like a charm or a keychain, something like that on there as well. So the whole point of this is that it's like a pretty basic bag, so you can dress it up however you would like. So that is my review of this bag. I do really like it. I think it's going to be a great park bag. I will be excited to get to carry it to the parks and just see how it goes. And it is very comfortable. I have carried it around the house and on a few walks, just to kind of get a feel for how it feels. And it does have really nice padded straps that are adjustable, so it's very comfortable to carry. But I would not say that this is a pin bag. So that is my review of this bag. Let me know if you are thinking about buying this, or if you did, what do you think of it? And if you liked this video and you want to see more bag reviews on our channel, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you don't miss any future magic from us. And we'll see you next time. Bye!